I'm so proud of those guys.
They're great guys, and I really, really want to go see them Saturday. So
Saturday, I'm definitely going.
We're going to have to try to make our way down there.
All right. Do you think they're going to let us in? We're going to have to sneak in?
You know what? We'll just, drop a couple names.
Let's hang backstage and just get really loaded.
Yeah, let's do that. And then, you know what? You and me will do an impromptu performance ourselves.
That's great. I love the stories. I mean, and I love the fact that these guys are out there doing it, and they played their 2 great shows. You could keep these guys on. They're such nice people.
Yeah.
You could keep them on for 3 whole shows.
It's very cool that they're in London playing for Paul McCartney and stuff, and screaming 716 as well.
I know, and Bob Rich, and Mike, I'm telling you, we should do that. We should get a hold of him. The Pilot Field, Coca-Cola Field now, should be where all concerts are held.
See, with that field, you just called it Pilot Field. It's a generational thing. Your generation calls it Pilot Field. I still call it Dunn Tire. And then the new generation is calling it Coca-Cola Field. So we're both dating ourselves when we mess up.
Fine. And Lancaster Speedway is Lancaster Speedway.
Yes.
And all Jubilees are Super Dupers.
That's you and Kim Marie. You know how many times I heard from Kim Marie, I used to work at Super Duper.
There's a lot of great music news going on. We talked about it. We touched on it. There's so many cool things. Springsteen's releasing a documentary that's coming to HBO.
Yes, about Darkness on the Edge of Town.
Darkness on the Edge of Town. I think it starts in November, or October. It starts in October. I can't wait to see that. Jason Bonham. This is big news. Jason Bonham is actually going to do like a.
It's sort of
Zappa
like
plays Zappa. That's what I was trying to think of. Thing for his father, and go out and tour this Zeppelin tribute. Yeah. Not a tribute band per se, where it's guys that look like him and act like him, but songs and
he's going to tell stories and stuff too.
Stories about growing up with his dad. I watched a couple interviews, and we're going to try to get him on the show with us. We watched a couple interviews, Kim Marie and myself, where he was talking about how it just seemed normal. He didn't know any different. You guys didn't have a private plane that flew you around. It was just.
There's actually 2 sort of local dates on that tour. There's one in Toronto and one in Rochester. So people should check that out.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out. Another thing that I found interesting. I'm a big Sly Stone fan. George Clinton.
Yeah, they're doing an album.
Yeah, that's great, man. That's killer. Cool. And I guess Sly Stone, who has become very reclusive over the years,
he sort of disappeared.
Still lives in San Francisco and just has song after song after song. He sat in with George Clinton on a live show, and afterwards started emailing him songs, once a week or something, kind of tormenting him. And finally, they're getting together.
You're getting junk mail from Sly
Stone.
It's just Sly songs. He's just continually mailing you his own songs.
He's spamming me. What's going on here? Okay, we need to go to the phone right now because one of the sponsors of the show is JC Seneca, who is sponsoring. What's he sponsoring, Josh?
The Mist. Mayhem at the Mist.
Mayhem and the Mist. August 28th, and that's in Niagara Falls, and it's the MMA fights, which we're still going to get you involved in. We're going to go to the phones and talk to Eric. Eric the Bull, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. How's it going?
Good, man. How are you doing? We tried to get JC on, but there was kind of a mix-up with the show kind of ran weird today. So you're going to be competing at the 28th up in Niagara Falls?
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
And you're a Buffalonian, right?
Yeah. I was born and raised in Tonawanda, just outside the city, and obviously a big Buffalo sports fan.
So how is your life in MMA? I can imagine the training for this has just got to be incredible.
Yeah, it is, man. It's a lot of work, as far as MMA training goes. It's constant wrestling, constant boxing. The submission stuff on the ground, and just trying to get everything up to par, so you can get that whole complete fighter.
So I'm guessing Jim's Steakout and beer is not in your diet.
No, I wish, man.
Yeah, well, that's where we balance the economy out, you and I.
Yeah,
they take care of all that. We'll keep Jim's Steakout and that in business.
If I don't have stuff like that, I think I'll have go into convulsions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to stay fit. I watch these. I had talked before. We had JC on, I think last month. I had gone to the last one they had at the Niagara Falls Convention Center, and I was just blown away at the level of talent you guys have, the level of dedication, and really the event itself. I think that Raging Wolf puts on the best event I've ever seen. They're just top-notch guys. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's cool. I appreciate it. We appreciate getting new fans, and in compliments, but yeah, I fought all over the country. I fought, D.C., I fought Maryland, I fought Virginia, and by far, Raging Wolf, right here, just outside of Buffalo, has the best show, and honestly, probably one of the best shows in the country. They're first class, man. They really are, and the more the word gets out, the better, because it's really something pretty cool, and it's right outside of the city.
The thing is, too, with JC, I think it's a passion for him. I mean, it's not just a gimmick for him to try to make a couple dollars. He's very passionate. He trains this way himself. He was looking for a new way to train, got kind of turned on to you guys' training regimen, and that spurred his interest in doing this, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, JC, could pretty much do, or take up interest in anything he wants, but he doesn't just treat it like a business. He's there for everything. He talks to us. He's make sure anything we need is taken care of. He's real personable, and it's awesome. It's awesome to fight for him. I love working for him, and I'm just glad he's got it here so close to us so we can enjoy it.
Yeah. We're gonna try to come out and see you the 28th. Do you know what time the show starts?
Yeah, doors open at 4:30. Fights start at 6. So right between 6 and 6:30, I'm sure it'll be getting kicked off, and it'll go all night. If the fights are all knockouts, it'll be we'll probably be out of there quick. But if they go a little bit longer, then it could be all night thing. But still, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, and it's August 28th. Mayhem in the Mist at the Niagara Falls Convention Center. Eric, good luck. You be safe, and say hello to JC for us. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks so much, guys. Everyone take care.
All right, bye-bye. Another thing on the 28th. This is
what we'll do. I'm planning it out for us. The doors open 6 there. We'll go there, check that out, and then we'll head over and check. You got to do the
Fair Trade. We got to talk about our friends at Fair Trade. David Lee Frost, the Fair Trade reunion. This isn't the reunion.
No.
But Fair Trade is doing a gig the 28th also.
They're doing a
political fundraiser.
Show.
This Mayhem in the Mist thing is going to be fantastic, though. And if you are into MMA fighting, or if you've watched any of this on TV, get a ticket and go see it in person. Raging Wolf puts on the best event. You can go to their site. It's ragingwolf.com and check out all the information. But there's just really a lot of action, a lot of stuff to see. And after you leave there,
you go see.
Stop at the 12.
You go see a bunch of bands doing great stuff, and More Than Me with their 10-year anniversary. And back to our friends with Fair Trade, I just want to give them a shout out. They got that reunion show September 17th at the Chicken Coop, so we'll plug that for them again. They're great guys. David Lee Frost, a very good friend of both you and I.
Absolutely. More Than Me, their 10-year anniversary. Hard to believe it's 10 years for them.
Well, as they said, they started young, but I mean,
they look so young to me.
They're still so young.
I know they are. Yeah,
but yeah, 10-year anniversary.
I want to see the trailer. I want to see the trailer from that DVD.
Yeah, I want to check that DVD out. That's really cool. What did they say? 9 HD cameras?
9 HD cameras set up for them by Hard Rock, and then it was, they've got the DVD of it. I can't believe Hard Rock's letting them release that on their own without having any rights reserved.
I wonder if that's how the Bruce Springsteen Hard Rock show got released. If Hard Rock, gave them. You
think Bruce can't afford to bring a camera crew?
I'm just saying maybe Hard Rock gave Bruce a DVD and he's like, hey, I'm going to sell this. Maybe that's how it got released.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think
okay.
You could be right. I mean, you could be
or
right.
Maybe,
I would think that Bruce Springsteen would probably bring his own, as would Dave Matthews, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's very nice that they did that for them. Stick around, folks. The Chef Bink Show is coming on. Once again, I want to thank everybody, all of our guests. You are listening to the Eastern Seaboard's premier music talk show. On behalf of the doctor, my name is Rich Rogenmoser. Heard it on the X, folks. See you next week.